Welcome here, live at 5 with the AYSO 644 and Western Select. We hope that maybe later you can watch our webinar today of Coach Gabe, who was with the United Soccer Coaches Association, one of the biggest coaching associations in the world, and he was able to present our program, our online instructional program, to the entire country, basically, whoever wants to watch it. Yes, so we're going to probably post that later, and you get an idea about it and can watch it yourself. Now, today you also watched Coach Gabe's tip of the day. He showed you on what you can do if you don't have a wall, you don't have even a curb like I had yesterday, you have nothing, no partner, and what you can do to practice passing without any of these things. We hope you watch the tip of the day. If not, make sure you watch it later. And now we want to start our live session. So today there's two things that we want to talk to you about: the weight of the pass and movement. And we're going to start with the weight of the pass. So I prepared an activity for you guys. I'm going to use my stones again. I don't always want to use cones. And I'm going to use my friend Coach Chrissy. And I'm going to, 1, 2. I'm going to place my cones about 2 yards apart. If you don't have that much space, you can definitely use only 3 cones. Yes? Important is that we are going to try to get different distances between Coach Chrissy and myself right now, so that my weight on my pass has to be softer or harder. And I'm going to start here on the right side. I'm actually going to move this a little bit more overall so that you can see us all a little bit better, and Coach Chrissy will not be in the way of the camera too much. Now, again, where do you think I pass the ball harder? From shorter distances or from further distances? Harder from further distances, softer from shorter distances. Harder from further distances, yeah, and I can prepare, and when I get closer, I'm going to start playing it a little bit softer. Now, I already showed you what we are going to do right now. On every stone, I'm kind of going to stop for 1 second and stay on my toes until the ball comes in. If it arrives with me, then I play it right away. If I can pass it back with 1 touch, I can. If not, I'm going to take 2. 1 to prepare my pass, like we talked about yesterday, and 1 to pass the ball. Now here, short distance, you will not see it so well with the camera, but further away, I will show it to you a little bit closer. So we're going to start short, we prepare our pass, and we're going to play 2 touches for right now. And here you can see already, this pass, this preparation touch, is this good if I want to play with my right foot? No. If I want to play with my right, prepare to my right, and play with my right. With my inside again, my toes are up, my surface is open, my ankle is locked, and I step through my pass. My body shape, prepare to my right, my body shape and my standing foot are pointing at my target. Remember, we talked about that yesterday. And how do I get more weight on the ball when I'm further away? How can I get more weight on the ball? By punching the ball a little bit harder with your foot. I don't want to push the ball when I pass. I'm not pushing the ball as a, I'm not pushing as a boxer. I'm punching. Yes, and this ball, I need to give it a short, quick punch. So try to give that ball, like I just said, in the center of it, a short and quick punch, so that you can get a little bit more weight on the ball on the further passes, and a little bit less weight on the ball by punching it softer when you are closer. And now I'm going to do this one more time. Prepare and pass. Prepare and pass. And you guys see I'm staying slow?
Oh, sorry.
Next ball, Coach Chrissy. Yes. Good that we have no days off here. Yeah, and that happens sometimes. And I'm come closer again. I stay on my toes. I prepare forward towards my right. Yes, and I pass the ball softer when I get closer. And I'm going to do this one time with my left foot. I'm going to show you really quick, and I'm going to do this as much as I can one time. Yeah, here we have a little bit less space on this side. Good. And then I'm going to come forward again. Yeah, and I'm always going to stay on my toes. Prepare, pass. Prepare, pass. Now, I would like you guys to do 3 rounds with your right foot and then 3 rounds with your left foot inside. Once you are done with that, I want to show you really quick, same thing with your laces. You always want to repeat, 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 repeat. Yes, so that your body learns. 10,000 repetitions to become great at something. 10,000, but not just 10,000, 10,000 good repetitions. So make sure you repeat. So now, here from short distances, I usually don't use my laces. I did it right now. I'm gonna prepare my laces again. Toes down and pointed slightly out. Knees bent, ankle locked. Standing foot again pointing at my target. Stepping through straight and landing on my passing foot. Hit the middle of the ball. So now prepare to my right, toes down, step through. And that is the ball right here with my laces from further distances right here, for example, where I want to kind of use my laces to get more power on the ball. Again, and that ball got a little bit flight on it, so next time I want to make sure I hit the middle again. Yes, prepare, middle again. And here, prepare, middle again. Yes, so I showed it to you again with my laces right now. 3 rounds with your right foot, 3 rounds with your weak foot. I just want to show 2 examples with my weak foot. Really quick. Prepare. And did I do a good job there? No, I did not land on my passing foot. Land on your passing foot. Now, we are always dealing here with a bunch of obstacles. Make sure that you just deal with whatever comes in your way. This, right now, was activity 1. Activity 2. Now, Coach Chrissy and I now want to talk about movement. So this activity that we just did really works on the weight of your pass again. Softer passes on shorter distances when your partner is closer. Harder passes on longer distances when your partner is further away. The second activity, we're only really going to need 2 obstacles as our support obstacles. Coach Chrissy stays back there where her station is. I am going to place 1 obstacle kind of central in my area that I have available. The other one 2 to 3 yards behind it. And the 1 obstacle in the front, right now imagine it is a defender. Somehow I was not able to provide a good angle of support on either side of the defender. I want to come now and check in. And when I check in and I need to get in front of a defender, or most of the time, or obviously forwards, when you try to get out of an offside position and you check in into an area, the defender will come in. What can I do in terms of passing to get around this defender so that I don't have to deal myself? Give me the ball, Coach Chrissy. I don't want to have to deal 1 versus 1 with him. He can steal the ball for me much easier than when I move the ball around him with passes. What can I do? When I check in, I can try to lay it off. And a layoff is always with 1 touch. If you can't, because the ball was a bad ball, prepare it and then lay it off. Yes? Now, if you cannot play 1 touch, play with 2. But after my layoff is what is important. What I do after I receive the ball and played it back. What I do after I pass the ball, which is called mobility. Mobility is one of the 5 principles of attack. I cannot attack well with my team if my players are not mobile. What does it mean? If they don't move well. Well, what does movement mean? Getting open for the ball. Becoming available for the ball again. So that you don't have to deal with this defender that will come towards you when the ball is coming. So how can I deal with this? I can commit the defender to me by demanding the ball, and imagine the defender just came with me and I laid it off. That released pressure. The defender has nothing to win here anymore. I will now back out to either side. So you guys saw how I turned in and I started walking backwards to either side of the defender. And now my body shape is open and I will receive it down towards the cone I started from, and I pass it back. Watch one more time. I come in, I lay it off, and I open to either side, and I go back around. We call this process backing out. Come in, check your shoulder, lay it off, back out, check your shoulder, go forward. Yes. Ooh, bad control by Coach Allen. Check your shoulder. Yes, and I showed you right now 2 repetitions on each side. I would like you guys to do 5 on each side for 3 rounds. Yes? And again, slow one more last time. I come in, I check in. Maybe if I have to receive it, I receive it, I lay it off, and then I back out to either side. If I can, I want to check my shoulder, what is there now, and then I'm going to go forward. Yes, now, that is what's called backing out. The next movement we want to show you is called spinning out. Why would I spin out? I want to spin out to penetrate into the space behind the opponent. And again, if I am a forward and I want to come out of an offside position and lay it off, now I want to not turn and run into the space and be offside. I want to give my teammate enough time to make that decision to play it back to me. I will curve my run away from the defender and I will look over my right shoulder. Yes? And then she will play it into my feet. Now, one more time. I will show it slow. Same process. Receive, play it back, and now make a curved run. Curve your run, and then look over your right shoulder. Yes? Now, I can also do it the other way. I can lay it off, and now curve my run away from the defender, and now I'm going to look over my left shoulder. What I don't want you guys to do is this. Players tend to do this. They lay it off, and they kind of turn twice in a circle, or they lay it off, and they open this way around. No, I want you to curve your run, and then use your speed
Like the letter
into
C.
the space. Yeah? One more time, Coach Chrissy.
Like the letter C.
Yeah. Yeah, draw a letter C. Very nice of Coach Chrissy to make it kind of visible. Draw the letter C. So now let's show it fast one time. I lay it off and I curve my run, and then you see I kind of received it before I passed the defender, which would have kept me onside. One more time, lay off. Yeah. And again, she played it before I passed the call. She played it before I passed the call, and that kept me onside. Yes? And again, always check your shoulder on the way you turn. If I turn left, I will look over my left shoulder. If I turn right, I will look over my right shoulder. Last time, we're gonna show it fast. And again, I want you to do 5 on each side. 3 rounds. So I check in, I lay it off, I curve my run, and here comes the ball. And I receive. Yes? All right. Now, you see, we are dealing with very limited space. So everybody here, don't worry if you have limited space. It will work out. Now, Coach Chrissy will now come to the side right here. And what I will do is, I will now place myself a starting point and an ending point. And so 2 movements that you should understand by now that you move this a little bit, we are playing a little bit earlier. The 2 movements I showed you already now are called, again, backing out and spinning out. Very important to understand those movements and how to get open and create space for yourself. Now I'm going to show you a wall pass. So if I can have space to go forward and I see a teammate with an opponent on her left or her right, I will try to play her, move past the opponent and get it back. In the game, we can skip an opponent through a pass combination like this. And again, it's called a wall pass because I'm kind of using Coach Chrissy as a wall. So if Coach Chrissy doesn't do anything right now and I will play it against the wall right here, the same thing will happen. So that's why we call it a wall pass. Yes, so again, I will make sure my pass has good weight and accuracy. My body shape is facing her, middle of the ball, and receive it back. Go around the cone on the other side, and now with your left foot, play her, move in, and receive. So important here also is your movement after your pass. So I cannot pass, players tend to, young players, pass and watch the pass. And then they want to move. We wasted a lot of time. 1 second in the game is a lot of time. A good team can get in 7 seconds from one goal to the other. Yes, so I want to make my pass my first step into space to speed up. Watch one more time. My pass is also my first step into space to speed up. Yes, and now a little bit harder and faster again. Or one more time slow here, because I'm close to you. My pass is my step into space to speed up. And now with speed, yeah, boom, boom. Yeah, one more time, pass, and move. And you see how I explode after my pass to create space for myself. I would like you again to do 5 on each side with each foot, and then 3 rounds. So this right here was the walk. The last movement, so there was 3 movements now. The last movement we want to show to you is called the overlap. And the overlap brings confusion to the opponent. Let me show you. So, if Coach Chrissy in the game had a little space, and we use the step as the defender again, Coach Chrissy will start right here by the wall. If Coach Chrissy in the game, come a little bit closer, Coach Chrissy, had a little bit space to turn on the opponent, especially on the wing, if she is a left midfielder and I'm a left defender, and I can see that when she received it, she was able to turn and cut inside towards the defender. Freeze, perfect. In that moment where I see that she created that, she brought the defender to herself, and now the defender has to make a decision. I'm going to run behind Coach Chrissy. That's what we call overlapping. I overlap her, and in that moment, the defender has to make a decision. Will he run with the pass? Has to be Coach Chrissy. And maybe interfere with me when I receive it, but in that moment, Coach Chrissy could just keep dribbling and fake the defender. Or will he think that what Coach Chrissy did last right now, will Coach Chrissy act like she dribbles maybe to the right, and then lay it off to her left, and I will receive the ball on the overlap. So, again, Coach Chrissy will start right there. I will start right here. I will play her my pass, and again, my pass is my first step into space to speed up. So Coach Chrissy's touch goes directional towards the defender now. Boom, boom, I overlap, and here comes the ball. Good. One more time now from the other side with my left foot. Come a little more this way, Coach Chrissy. We gotta be very close here. You don't have to see my mother's feet. I play her, she takes a touch towards the defender and plays it back to me. Yes, one more time. Play her, touch towards the defender, overlap, and she really waits. She doesn't have to turn around. She does not have to turn around to see where I'm coming. She knows that I'm coming behind her. All she has to do is take a touch, and then she knows that I'm coming there. So just lay the ball off with trust. Yes, now, please practice it on each side 5 times again for 3 rounds. I will show it one more time. Pass to Coach Chrissy. My pass is my first step into speed. Boom, boom, and here comes the pass on the over. I run behind. Yes? Okay. Now, so these were the 4 movements that we wanted to introduce to you today. Last but not least, we are now wanting to combine a little bit of those 2 movements, or 3 movements we can actually include into this activity. So, I will now need again 4 obstacles, and it's going to be pretty tight here, and we want to combine our weight of the pass with our movement now, and we want to combine our movements, not just 1, but maybe at least 2. So what can I do here now with 4 goals? I will start with the ball. Coach Chrissy comes a bit closer, and your partner now needs to move with you. She needs to back out as we're going forward. Yeah? You can stay on this side, Coach Chrissy. She stays diagonal for me, and I will play her the ball, and I will check in towards the left side of this court. Lay it off and back out. Play her again. She will back out as well. Yes, play me. Lay off, spin out, and we're here. Again, Coach Chrissy. One more time. Boom, boom, boom. Back out. Ooh, and you see, we're dealing with the obstacles here. We're going to start over. like fitness stairs. 1, 2, 1, 2, backing out. Ooh, and here we're running into space.
Come to the side.
So you guys see already, we're struggling a little bit with our space. If you can have more space, use it. If you cannot practice them, you don't practice them by themselves, but always two-touch combination. One pass, two passes, she plays, flex out. And now I play here. 1, 2, play, boom. Yes, one more time. 1, 2, 1. Oh, you made a mistake. One more time. And you guys see, not easy here to operate in this tight space if you have a little bit more space. But you see, we figured it out already in the last round. One more time, very slow. For the young ones, play your partner. Your partner starts backing out. You start backing out. Play your partner. Spin out. And go. Always spin away from your partner right now. So if my partner is on my right, and I lay it off here, spin away to your left. Oh, sorry. Spin away to your right. Yes, I don't want to confuse anybody. Spin away to your right. Yeah. And if she's on my left, I spin away to my left. Yes, does that make sense to everyone? So this is just to try to combine what we learned today. If you do not have the space, and you saw we were even struggling at the beginning right now with the space we had. If you don't have the space, try to just go back to doing one at a time. But I can do many, many things here just in this small area. You see again, be creative. Work on your weight of your pass from small to large distances, harder from further away, softer from closer distances, and work on your movement. Backing out, spinning out, the overlap, and the last one was the wall pass. Yes, so make sure you practice those 4 movements. Tune in tomorrow again for our 2:15 p.m. goalkeeper tip of the day, our 4:15 p.m. tip of the day, and our live at 5 instructions here at 5 p.m. Go Western AYS 0644 and Western Select. Tag us in your videos on your social media, and see you tomorrow.